First blood spills. I demand more.
There are a lot of stacks up on maybe in the mid lane. He has seven stacks.
With that Dragon Tail set up for Super, they may just be able to do it here. He's got one more tango to go for, but it's not going to save him. And Xiao A, pretty much man of the match in game one with his shot calling.
A kill, especially first blood, and especially in a tough matchup like that, is worth it. Top lane, XZ.
Xiao A's there. He'll be fire flying over XZ as well as Jixing, and XZ falling down low, 2 stacks on him, and Xiao A is enabled another kill already for the team. LFY picking up 2 kills, Xiao A getting involved across the map.
And maybe in mid lane gets doped by Xiao 8.
TP's will be coming across. It's going to be Victoria here, looking for a bit of a save. Trying to help maybe out here, looking for the news onto Super, but Super's actually going to end up getting regened up by this. Xiao A trying to dive forward with the Fate Edict.
Victoria will be sighted first.
Will be the target indeed, and immediately with the Firefly starting to run over this Oracle, and maybe he's going to head over as well. Super's trying to get himself in the neighborhood. Backup is inbound for LGD as TP's come through, and that will hold Xiao 8 back. Xiao 8 up by the initial carapace, trying to get himself over the tree line, but maybe jumps across Timber Chain and the Chakra, bringing him down low, giving the vision for the Purifying Flames. And LGD,
they all run a bottom.
Here we go, the smoke dispelled. Xiao knows something's up, drops down the sentry and allow the vision here for the Dragon Tail, but looks like Nix is just outside of range of the sentry, so Jixing to head back, but he goes back under range. Yao able to lay down the Amplify, Jixing getting caught out. The rest of LGD have already backed off. So LFY reading the situation, dropping down the sentry. Maybe potentially hoping something good here. LFY, Super heading across, and they do have backup as well. They're going to look to try and lean in with the Dragon Tail, stealing the Invis Rune, maybe. Simply going up to the high ground, but the Kinetic Field and the Static Storm drop down by DDC. The backup will be there for Victoria, but he's yet to hit level 6. No false promise, but it looks like it's not needed. Maybe able to turn around with the Chakram onto Yao, coming in with a 2-man crush, but LGD there fine, and it's going to be Slardar losing his life. LFY paying the price here, and LGD are moving forward for more. They've got eyes onto Xiao. The stun for Jixing isn't going to connect, but Arme continues to chase down with the Shikuchi. They'll hold him in place there as Victoria's there with the backup. LGD able to equalize the scoreboard, get a couple of kills back their way.
He does have Lasso available, but no Firefly for 8.
They're going to try for it, but Victoria's there, and as I said, the False Promise is always going to be available. They do have to lock down on the Lasso to drag him back. Maybe he could play his way out of this, though. No damage is pretty much taken off that False Promise because of the regen that he has. They just can't bring him down, and now LGD, they've brought over the backup. Super will hold back Jixing with the Dragon Tail. Maybe Timber chaining across, looking for blood, focusing down on Xiao with this full-on Chakram, pulls it back in, takes down the Batrider, and maybe surviving for it all. And as we're seeing, LFY, they just don't have the tools to bring down this Timbersaw at this stage of the game, and maybe he's not done. He's going to be back in with the Chakram. Jixing will get taken down by the Crush. Amplify from Yao. LGD now on the retreat. They've lost 1 for 1. They glimpse back onto Arme. In fact, Arme's had a mana crushed up, and they've lost the Weaver. That was not what LGD wanted to happen off the back of that one.
They just stayed so long, and none of their heroes had mana left at that point. Like, Timbersaw was out of mana, couldn't really go in.
It's causing a lot of the attention of LFY. They've got Super here. Backed up by Yao and TDC. Able to try again with a bit of a glimpse into a crush of sorts, but Victoria's there to purge off the Amplifier. Will still get glimpsed back again with the Static Storm. They're going to try and go for round 2, but again, Victoria's there with a False Promise. They're going to follow through Lasso, holding him in place, but again, have they actually got the damage to bring him down? They do punish it by killing off the Oracle, but they aren't killing this Timbersaw. Again, another Kinetic Field. They have Amplify on him, but a full Chakram and a good stun for Jixing, holding, and in the midst of it brings him incredibly low. He'll be able to rage and arm the toggle his way out of it all. Maybe again being this bad. They want to kill this Timbersaw so damn bad. With the Amplify, they may just be able to do it. No, he's still alive. Surely he dies here. He will finally fall. But it takes so much effort there from LFY, but it is a big kill to finally get.
It was very smart how LFY.
They're getting more by the looks of it as well, with these glimpse plays for DDC, bringing in XZ as well.
That's the Batrider for blocks glimpse, lasso, Dragon Knight stun, amp, I would say, like all very good spells.
They're going for this play again, using maybe trying to bait LFY in for a bit of a jump. LGD already looking for the wraparound, but there's a sentry down. They've got the eyes onto Jixing. They have to use the False Promise to keep the Nyx Assassin alive. Static Storm as well, clipping both of them. They've taken down Victoria. They'll turn towards Jixing as well. He'll die post False Promise. They may have got the tower, but they've lost 2 heroes, and they may even lose more. Yao unable to hit the crush, though. The glimpse already used. The rest of LGD will be able to retreat. 15.5 minutes in, 10-4, and eyes towards the bottom lane. It is just XZ, but he's out on his own, and they'll take a free kill. LFY Make short work of the Ogre. Not a lot that XC could do. Just hoping to come out to the lane for some levels and farm.
But they don't blow a lasso. Like, so...
Maybe he has that Bloodstone done now, so if he's able to kind of show us a bit of the flashy performance that he had in the earlier fights in the mid lane, he could start to swing the momentum back in favor of LGD. At the moment, definitely LFY with the lead. Maybe actually just wasn't straight in. There will be TPs across, and they're going to start to force LFY back, focusing Super down first, and coming in on the front lines. And Victoria has to false promise himself to keep himself alive. Yao coming in with a 4-man crush. There's no follow-up at the moment, though, from LFY. And now Yao in a bit of a tricky position himself, maybe. Jumping across with the Timber Train, looking to finish off Yao. He's getting himself away, though, with the crush and the run. Held in position by Victoria. One more Chakram should do it, so maybe straight after picking up the Bloodstone, able to get himself a charge in the bank. On the low ground, maybe. See if he can get a jump across, and he's going to look towards and starting to chomp down, not popping the rage yet, so good chance for Jixing to come immediately out of the invis with the stun, but end, he doesn't quite die, he gets the rage and the on and off. Jiaowei is there with the back of the last auto maybe, and the Lifestealer surviving for the time being as he jumps into the bat. I mean, Jiaowei, he's had a remarkable game 1, and here in game 2, he's there to save his teammates. LGD. And looks like they aren't going to find anything indeed with that smoke. LFY is still in a potential position to make a jump themselves. DDC, even though we're getting a bit of vision, Super pops the Dragonfall, turns towards maybe Jixing, still under the cover of Vendetta. We could look for some kind of a counterplay. They're trying to find DDC on the sidelines, but he gets the static stuff down to the Weaver. Victoria's there with a backup, keeping the Weaver alive with the false promise. Maybe chops down through the midst of them all, and he's found the kill on to Disrupt to the first casualty on LFY. Maybe Timber chaining away, and it looks like it will just end up as of that, but these sort of little fights where maybe
and now they will stand
coming through.
Do you want to stand on the north side, though? They do have an observer ward over there as well as a sentry ward. I'm not sure if that's worth the positioning. And these... okay, maybe he's out in front. He pops the smoke.
Yeah, immediate jump into Static Storm will catch out Jixing. They'll jump in, burst down the Victoria Oracle, and that's the big kill to the point of the start. Victoria's been saving a lot of heroes in these fights. This time he's not going to get the chance to. They've lost 2. Jixing's going to buy back, but maybe as well to fall. LFY finding 3 kills out of this one, and maybe even more. Jixing trying to get himself back in with the stone to hold back LFY's onslaught, but the jump in from Yao is a 3-man crush. XZ, he's going to fall, and there's going to be a dieback for Jixing. LFY absolutely doing it here. They'll go for the TP out. Jiaowei makes it away as well. But again, not wanting to jump in on this one. The bugs from Arme holding back the initiation.
LGD don't have sentries. Like they're just going to get jumped with no vision.
Jixing dragged straight back into the Static Storm, and that'll be one freebie here for the side of LFY.
Yeah, look at that. They have 2 sentries and 1 observer ward. LGD were sitting under LFY's observer ward.
If they can get the jump on Victoria as such, it's going to be so hard for LGD to turn this one around. The lead in here from Zhao, Super. Maybe he's going to jump back first. Spike Carapace will come back out, but the Static Storm's there, trapping the Nyx assassin. N will take him down. They found Victoria as well on the back lines. The 2 heroes that are crucial for LFY to find at the start of this fight. XC's going to be the third to be focused down. The Crush holding maybe in place. He Lotus Orbs himself. It isn't going to save him from the right clicks of N as maybe falling down low, burned down by the fire of the dragon. Super able to pick up the 4th there.
He probably just told them, kill the Oracle. Whatever you do, kill the Oracle. And you can, it's just like the 10% doesn't even exist until, 20 seconds into the fight or 10 seconds into the fight after the Oracle and his supporting cast are already dead.
And suddenly it's just unable to set anything up, and it's LFY consistently setting things up onto you. Yao just jumps straight into the jungle, finds Victoria, they just turn their eyes towards Jixing as well, and just like that, it's quick and easy pickoffs. 2 at a time for LFY. And the Lifestealer with the Deso and Hyperstone at this stage, there's no lack of pushing power from LFY maybe. Try and come forward with the Lotus Sword, making sure that it's hard to be glimpsed back. Army's going to go for a bit of a split again on the top lane, similar to what we saw in terms of playstyle in game 1. They're going to Fire Blast to hold back the Dragon. The Chakram actually bringing N down low, but Yao's there. He jumps inside, blinks away, takes the Lifestealer back to safety. Super just BKBs, TPs back out. Army was actually able to finish off the bat though. He came back, Jiaowei, looking for the defense, was able to ward Arme away. Actually paying with his life, and no, Yao coming in with a surprise, and no, they get revenge. They may have lost the director, but N producing a fantastic kill there with the help of Yao.
Crush.
This vision, this pick-off potential, End and Yao consistently finding things, and it's a big pick-off indeed as well to have this stage, because he's out for a full minute. Arme, no way that he can help the lineup out. as LFY coming in with this heavy push on the bottom lane, maybe trying to draw their attention away from the wreck, but Xiaowei immediately in and gets Victoria. The pick-off that he needs each and every time. Static Storm controlling maybe. They've lost 3 on LGD. It's 27-7. Xe is glimpsed back. He loses his life as well, and GG is called. It's all too much here for LGD's original squad, and it'll be LFY moving on as the last representative Chinese side here at the Boston Major Band.
Yeah, and it is no surprise that like Xiaowei's team always perform at each and every development, man. And you know, the panel was backing, okay, I trust whatever team has Xiaowei, even though there's maybe the superstar on their team, like Xiaowei, teamwork, chemistry, shot calling, whatever it is on LGD Forever Young, just way too superior for LGD.
Absolutely, and you mentioned maybe. I mean, he certainly had good performances in Game 1 and Game 2, but it just felt like the synergy wasn't there. There wasn't the backup that he needed to ensure that he was able to kind of drive that farm into a win, but there we have Xiaowei and the team coming out.
He played so damn well on the Batrider.
I think you can't, if he gets that back pick one, what do? I mean, we saw LGD trying to get the Nyx Assassin in return
and
twice,
Oracle,
but it didn't do anything.
Yeah, and I think we might see a lot more support Batrider cropping up after this, and maybe that's where Kaka got his inspiration.
It was not enough.